From Otago University. Robert, we always appreciate your time on the program. Thank you for joining us. Let's start with the announcement of itself, the extent of the announcement. Are you surprised, or what's your reaction to the sheer volume of things the US has announced tonight?
I think there's been indications from Washington in the last few months, particularly after the Solomon's agreement with China, which I think surprised both Australia and New Zealand, but also the United States. I think there's a determination, in the words of one US official, to step up our game in the region. So I think this multifaceted aid package is designed to empower the Pacific Island states to express their own regional preferences. So that the Americans are insisting they're not trying to make these Pacific Island states make choices between China and the United States, but they are in fact presenting a package where there'll be a contrast between what the US is offering and what China's offering. Yeah, so in short, this package shows that the Pacific Island states, with all their differences within them, has emerged as a major geopolitical regional hotspot.
As you mentioned, Robert, this does all seem to be about China, really, given that we've seen China's relationship with some Pacific Island nations in recent months. Can you explain for us why countries like Australia, New Zealand and the US are so worried about China? What is there to be worried about?
I think first of all, I think they take the view that China can't be stopped from having an interest in the Pacific Island states, but it is an authoritarian state which has different views from liberal democracies like New Zealand and Australia and the United States. And I suppose their fear is that China would, as it demonstrated with its whirlwind diplomatic tour by the Chinese foreign minister in May, offering a package where economic assistance was linked to security assistance. And that rang some alarm bells, I think, in a number of countries, including New Zealand, that China was in the business of trying to create some sort of exclusive economic zone in a region which is very important to us.
Just finally and quickly, Robert, we talk about this reset with Pacific nations. Winston Peters talked about this a lot when he was foreign minister. What do you think actually needs to happen to quell tensions here with the region? Is it all about investment and aid donations? What could quell tensions?
I don't think there's a magic bullet for quelling tensions. Some of these tensions go back a long way. But I do think there is a belated recognition by Australia and New Zealand, well, I think New Zealand's been quicker to appreciate this, that we really must address issues which matter critically to people living in the Pacific Island states who are facing climate issues such as rising sea levels. And for these citizens, this is a matter of life and death. If we can do more to help there, I think that may diffuse some of the tensions in the region.
Robert Patman from Otago University. Robert, always appreciate your time on the program. Thank you very much.